So we start with our quiz today, and the quiz is, how do we pronounce this word? Do we pronounce it as the or the? The answer I will give you at the end of this video. Hi, I'm Lenny with Language Session 4. Thanks for your previous views and likes. Today we have Naved with us, and he's going to be a participant. And let's start with our first segment, and that is pronunciation. So Naveed is going to pronounce some words. Naveed, how would you pronounce this word?
Receipt.
Can you say it again?
Receipt.
You pronounce it as receipt.
Receipt.
Many people say receipt, but it's pronounced as receipt.
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 Okay, this is the second word.
Urine.
Urine. And I hear many people saying urine, but it's not urine, but it is urine. Then we have the third word.
Addict.
Yes. If it's a noun, we pronounce it as addict. He's an addict. But if it's a verb, then we say addict. He's addicted to drugs.
Addict.
Yes.
Okay. I guess Tom.
It's tomb.
Tomb.
It's not tomb. Many people say tomb, but it is tomb.
Tomb. I guess choir.
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 Choir, a group of singers.
Group of singers. Choir.
Okay.
Grammatical.
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 So the words that Naveed just pronounced were receipt, urine, addict as a verb and addict as a noun, tomb, choir, and grammatical. We start with our next segment, and that's what's the difference. So Naveed, you're going to tell me what's the difference between these two words.
Stationary. Bookshop. Stationary object that is not moving.
Okay, but it's the opposite. The first one with ARY, it means not moving.
Okay.
An object that's not moving, and with ERY, it's a bookshop.
It's a bookshop.
Okay. The next word.
Rain. It means Musharraf ruling over Pakistan. Just like
Okay.
that.
So you want to say a rule.
A rule.
A rule. Okay.
And the second rain, I don't know the meaning of second rain.
Okay. So your clues are good, but the first rein is REIN. Is the strap of the horse that you control the horse, and the second rein is the rule. Like you just said, during the reign of Musharraf. Okay, it's a rule.
Beside, like Pavilion Club beside Aladdin, just like that. Beside.
Okay, you are sitting beside me.
Yeah, I'm sitting beside you.
You are sitting with me or beside
Yes.
me.
And besides is like the place is for someone. It's called beside, I guess.
Like if I give you an example, if I say besides English language, I'm also taking computer classes.
Computer, exactly.
So
like
what
that.
does that mean?
That means is we are taking 2 classes in one time.
Okay, along with
along with
that you're also taking.
English class.
Right.
We are taking computer class.
Right. And the last word?
Here, I can hear you
Hmm.
and listen. Please listen to me.
Okay, so what's the difference?
When you are telling someone, that I'm listening to you, then we will use hear. And when we are telling someone that listen to me, then we use listen.
Okay, so you're trying to say ear is an ability, and also, like you see, we listen to something intentionally. Like I'm talking to you, I'm listening to you, so intentionally we're listening to each other. And ear is something unintentionally. Maybe something at the background, we can hear that.
Okay.
So that we just hear it unintentionally.
Okay. Like we are hearing a bird voice from.
Yes, you can hear a crow crowing.
Crow crowing. Okay.
Right, so that's unintentional.
A background voice.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. So now we start with our vocabulary section, and the vocabulary words are related to death. The first word is cemetery. Cemetery is another word for graveyard where we bury the dead. The second word is hearse. Hearse means a car where the coffin, you see, we put the coffin into the graveyard, the coffin is taken or the dead body is taken to the graveyard in a hearse. So that car is called a hearse. The third word is mourn. When we are sad, or some people even after the death of somebody, they mourn for 3 days, some people mourn for 40 days. We have another word, that's suicide. You pronounce it as suicide. And suicide means intentionally a person kills him or herself. And the last word is euthanasia. Euthanasia is also called mercy killing. And euthanasia means in some countries it's allowed if a person is very sick or he has some incurable disease at the last stage in pain, so the doctors put an end to his life. So that is called euthanasia, and in some countries it's banned. So we come to the segment error analysis, and we have Altamash as a participant. Altamash, can you just identify the error in this sentence?
I come here by walk. I don't think there's any problem in this.
So we
I
don't
came
say
here by walk or on foot.
yes, on
It
foot.
can be on
So
foot.
on foot.
Yes.
So we will not say I come here by walk. Many people say I come here by walk. It would be I come here on foot.
On foot.
So you come here by a conveyance. I come here by car. I come here by bus. That would be correct. But if you walk and come, so you'll say I come here on foot.
On foot.
The next one.
The second one is she asked the students to make sentences of the following words: war, terror, decline.
Any error?
She asked the students to make sentences of. No, I don't find any error in this.
The error is actually many people, when they have a list of words, they capitalize that. So when we have a list of words, we don't capitalize that. We don't use capital letters. Capital letter is only used for the beginning of a sentence. Like if you open a dictionary, you see a list of words, they're always in small letters.
Yes.
Right? And then again, we never put a full stop at the end of a word. We put a full stop at the end of a sentence.
Alright. So it's more related to the punctuation.
Yes, yes. Any error in this sentence?
I have been teaching since well, it should be I have been teaching for 10 years.
I have been teaching for 10 years.
For 10 years.
Because if the time limit is given, so then it would be 4. Okay.
The other sentence is when I'll go to America, I'll stay in a hotel. When I'll visit America,
Go is fine.
Go is fine. Then I don't find anything wrong in this.
Okay, so we cannot have two wills in a sentence. You see, when I go, when it says when I will go to America, I will stay in a hotel. So the first part can be present. When I go to America, I will stay in a hotel.
When I go to America, I'll stay in a hotel, or when I will go to America, I stay in a hotel.
No, the one part will be present, the other part will be future, because you are planning for the future.
Planning for the future.
When I go to America, I will stay in a hotel.
In a hotel.
But you'll not use two wills.
All right.
And the last.
My all advice did not make a difference. All my advice, I guess.
All my advice did not make a difference. Right, so we never say my all friends, we always say all of my friends or all my friends. And what's the difference between advice, A-D-V-I-S-E and A-D-V-I-C-E?
I really don't know the difference really. I never thought of it.
Okay, advice with S-E is a verb and with C-E is a noun. Actually, we pronounce it as the with consonants. If a word begins with a consonant, so then we would pronounce it as the, like the ball on the chair or the ball on the table. But if there is a vowel, any word beginning with A, E, I, O, U, then you can pronounce it as the apple on the table. And to be at a safer side, if you say the for everything, that would be correct. But if you say the with everything, that will be incorrect. Thank you.